Okay, let's... Everything's in focus. Okay, I did a live halfway plan with me yesterday, and today I am going to try a filmed plan with me. And I have no idea how much room I have on my card. Battery is charged though, so hopefully I can make it through a good portion of this. Okay, so I'm going to be planning for the week. I already crossed out the dates. I'm going to be planning for the week of July 30th to August 5th. And I ran out of whiteout, and I just haven't gotten any new ones. So I whited everything out with my white Uniball pen. So that explains that. And here is the kit I'm going to be using. It is the August Mystery, I think. Yeah. It's a little confusing because she sent them out early, which I have no problem with. But yes, this is the August SPC Mystery Kit, the ultimate one. And I wasn't sure what kit I was going to use, but I just found out I have the week off. So I decided I would use this one because it's kind of like relaxing, and I have no idea when or if I'm ever going to go to a spa in the near future. So I decided to use this one because I have a feeling like I have some stuff I want to do, and kind of like a pamper myself day this weekend before I start work on Monday. So here are the full boxes and the heart checklist, habit trackers, flags, all that good stuff. I feel like I don't really need to explain these. You probably know what they are. Deco. This is so cute. Another full box, and a bunch of icons. I actually really like these new squared off half boxes. Here's your half boxes, quarter boxes, labels, bill due, ombre hair checklists, labels, patterned washi, headers. Who uses headers anymore? Not me, except for my sidebar. I use a couple. Otherwise, I'm team glitter. Little things, more labels and solid washi, bottom washi, headers, date covers, and some more patterned washi, and then glitter headers. And then the extras, I don't think there's any Fashion Girl extras. The extras were Post-its, foil overlays, which I've never used before, so this will be interesting, bows, munchkins, and a journaling card, which I have already tucked away in my journaling card collection because everyone's doing them now, so you get one for every order you place in life. Okay, so I went ahead and whited everything out. I have no idea what, well, okay. I think I'm going to use the ombre rose gold washi from Simply Gilded. I might regret that decision, but I think some of the blues and pinks will work for this. The only one that won't really work is this kind of like orangey yellow section, but no other washi was really speaking to me, so I'm gonna try this one. I think. Actually, let me look really quick. And I'm just gonna go for it, even though there's like silver everywhere else. But there's not really another washi that I really love. The other one, I guess I could use the ombre with hollow bows. Maybe I'll do that instead. Yeah, okay, I'll do that one. It's not really a difference in color, just the bows. So I need to cut these. And I had been measuring them forever. Where the heck did I just put my ruler? Okay. I had been like trying to line washi up with him for ever and ever, but last night an epiphany came to me to put washi on my ruler, so all I have to do is line up the washi and then cut. Why didn't I think of that before? I don't know, but this should make my life a lot easier, so I am going to quickly, first of all, I don't cut on the paper because I'm always afraid I'm going to cut right through, and that happens most of the time. So I'm just going to line it up there and there. It's still probably not going to be super perfect, but it's going to be better than me trying to like eyeball it. And I need my slice tool. I actually think I need to get a new slice tool. I think this one is just about had and lived its life. But I just haven't gotten a new one yet. That worked really well. Okay, this is where I messed up. I should have put the washi closer together, but I think this one will be okay because, I mean, obviously I can still line up a line on a ruler. Does that look straight? Okay, we're going for it. It's happening. Whew, okay. I think they look pretty good. So this is gonna be kind of different. The live plan with me-ish thing that happened yesterday, I didn't really feel like I ran out of things to talk about, but that's why in the past I've been nervous to do plan with me, since I feel like I have nothing to talk about. And I also kind of am just really terrible at trying to talk and plan at the same time. Oh, hiccups. Here's a fun fact. I figured this one I would try. I made a list of things to talk about, like trying to get to know me. So there's a fun fact for you. I don't burp. Like, I've tried. I've tried everything. People have tried to teach me how. It just doesn't happen. So sometimes I hiccup where one would normally burp. What am I trying to do with my life? Okay. This is what I've been doing for lining up my bottom washi, just because I hate seeing that little line, and I don't know, it just helps me to have my meal things in place, which I think is going to probably look kind of funny to everyone, because I feel like I don't think I've seen someone start from the bottom like this with a plan with me, but it's happening. So yeah. Let's see, where do I want to start? Okay, well, I think I was just going to start by telling you I grew up in Atlanta. We're just kind of jump into things right away. I grew up in Atlanta, Georgia. Actually, if you really want to get technical, I was born in Peru and adopted when I was like, well, my birth mom, I just call her my mom. I don't need to get that technical. She's all I've ever known as a parent. So, she was there actually when I was born. So, yeah, I have been hers since. And I don't know, I feel like I could do a whole talk with me about that. But anyway, and then after she got all the paperwork done, we moved back to Atlanta, which is where she's from. And so I grew up in Atlanta, and I love Atlanta. I mean, obviously it has its downfalls, like traffic. Like everywhere it takes like 45 minutes to get somewhere. But I do love it. I went to college there. Actually, I went to college in Kennesaw, which is like 30 minutes north of the city. And then I moved out to Vegas last year because that's where my fiance was moving to. We weren't engaged at the time. We were still just dating. But anyway, oh my gosh, why can I not get this washi to peel up? Probably because I cut my nails yesterday. Also, normally my nails will match my spreads. That didn't happen this week because it just didn't. Also, I don't like to waste washi, but I also know I can lay it down way straighter without it being still attached to the roll. So, I'm also going to try not to get my head in here, but it might happen. Sorry. Okay, sorry, I have to kind of concentrate when you're putting washi down. So yeah, okay, I moved out here last year. It's almost been a year actually, since I moved out here. And yeah, it's been okay. Vegas, did I tell you that's where I moved? It's definitely been hard not having my friends and family around me all the time, just because that's what I was used to in Atlanta. You know, I grew up there, so I had an entire support system, well, yeah, support system and just group of friends. And like I said, my mom lived there. Actually, she kind of went back and forth between there and North Carolina. But either way, she was relatively close. Now she's still, I mean, it's like not that far on a plane. I mean, it is. It's a decent amount of time, but, you know, you can hop on a plane and be there the same day. It's not like I have to travel crazy far. But, anyway. So that was kind of an adjustment period, and that is also kind of an understatement saying that it was an adjustment period. It just didn't end up being the best thing for me. I have struggled with depression and anxiety for a long time. That's nothing new. And it had actually started to get a little worse in Georgia before I moved. But I didn't really notice it that much, just because I was still in, you know, like a familiar place, and occasions didn't come up quite as often that would stir up any of my anxiety. But when I moved, that all went pretty much to shit, if we're being completely honest. Yeah, I just hit a wall, like a serious wall. And I tried going to school, and I dreaded it. Like every single second of it, I dreaded it. Even like the night before I was supposed to start school, I had a serious breakdown and was like, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. You know, like I haven't even started yet and I already hate it. Like I don't want to have to, essentially I didn't want to, okay, I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. You know, I was just kind of like, I don't even want to leave the house. So that was hard. And it was something that I had to, you know, work on, obviously. That that looks straight, but not really. And yeah, it was not a fun time. And it took a really long time to get out of that. So let's see, I moved here in August-ish, September. Whoa. And when, I don't know, it was kind of easy to talk everything up on the phone with people that would call, you know, because they weren't seeing, you know, me and my body language and my overall demeanor. So I kind of hid it and got away with it for a while. And then probably in October, yeah, because my friends came for Halloween. Early October is when I finally let my mom know that things were just not working. You know, I would go to school and I'd come home and I'd get in bed and I'd stay there until I'd have to do something the next day. That's how much things were not working. And it just wasn't good. So she hopped on a plane and came out and helped me find some doctors here. And things started to get better. And actually, yeah, I mean, they helped a lot. I have an appointment tonight. What am I looking for? I have an appointment tonight with my therapist. But after tonight, I think I'm going to start cutting back. I got the go-ahead from her. One of the things we talked about in actually one of our first appointments ever, actually probably like the second one, because the first one was trying to make sure I didn't need any immediate help. But, you know, one of the first kind of questions and discussions we had is how will we know when her work is done? Or, you know, like I feel like I probably will always have a therapist, but, you know, how will I know that I don't need to come every week anymore? And when it's time to take a step back. And I was really unsure about that. Like, that really scared me even then to think about not having her around. But in the past I guess the past couple months, I have slowly cut back on my own just from traveling and a couple times where she was out of town or I was out of town, and stuff happens, life happens. And so last week we talked about how I was okay with it, and I feel like I have made quite a few new friends here in Vegas, and how I really think I can rely on them for some of my talking needs. I don't know. Okay, so I guess the big thing is I felt like my conversations with her slowly shifted from, you know, how do I better myself, or how can I change this feelings that I'm having, to more, my fiance cannot seem to put laundry in the laundry basket. And I felt like once the conversation started shifting that way, it just didn't seem to make sense anymore. For like, that stuff you can talk to about your friends. You don't need to be paying your therapist. I mean, some people might, but for me, I don't think that's something that I need to schedule time to talk with a professional about. I think that's something I can kind of talk to my friends about. Whoa, just crinkled that up. So she gave me the go-ahead and said, you know, I think you're ready too. I don't think you need to be here every week anymore. I think, you know, we need to just come up with a schedule, a check-in or something here and there. And so I'm excited about that. I feel like I've worked for it. It's definitely been a struggle. And I'm excited to kind of take a step back and do my own thing. I do have some appointments. Obviously, I'll be scheduling some. Well, not obviously. I haven't told you that yet. My fiance is in the Air Force, and he's away at training right now, and he will be deploying in about a month here. And that is, I'm just a little concerned that last time there was a big change in my life, I had a meltdown. So that's something, you know, that I've obviously talked to my therapist about and talked to him about and friends and family about. So I'm a little cautious about that, or hesitant. But I think I have everything in place for support and all that good stuff. So we will see how that goes. Okay, I think I kind of caught you up on a general idea of the past year of my life. And so next I was just gonna say, I started to kind of add a little bit of white space down here, but not really. Like, I just kind of separated things out a little bit more. But for the most part, I am a no white space planner. I did not used to be. My first Erin Condren, I think, was for 2015. I want to say. And it was I remember, it was an 18-month. I was super, super excited about it. And the first stickers I ordered were from Planner Kate. Yeah, Planner Kate and I think like Oh So Fun Designs Co. something. And it was all just kind of like little pieces, like functional stickers. I don't know. So I definitely have changed my style of planning up quite a bit. It has evolved into no white space. It has not always been that way. What else? So yeah, this is going to be kind of a funny plan with me. I have no idea how this is going to be once I upload it. And honestly, I don't know that I'm going to even edit any of it. I might edit a couple long pauses out, but I think it's blinking like it's running out of space. So it looks like I will be needing to edit some stuff to put clips together. Oh, now it's not blinking. Why the heck did it blink before? That was weird. Let me figure this out. Oh, that was annoying. I shouldn't have paused it. It was just blinking to tell me that I apparently have gone over the 4 gigabytes. Blah, blah, blah. And I was going to turn it into 2 files. So now I'm going to have 3 files. Awesome. But anyway. So I'm going to put as much down as I already know for sure is happening. I am very anti scratching stuff out in my Erin Condren. I just don't like it. I mean, if you are okay with it, more power to you. It just drives me a little nuts to see scribbled out or like crossed out stuff. So I don't. I don't do that. Okay, next usually I do TV shows, and I use the app that a bunch of other people use, like I think Person uses it actually. Sorry, my AC just cut on if you can hear that. Okay, Bachelorette, duh, gotta watch that. This week is the finale, I think, in Real Housewives of Orange County. I don't know, I think for the most part, I watch all the shows that everyone kind of talks about. And other people watch, you know. I don't watch anything that kind of like anything odd. Not that I'm judging anybody's viewing, you know, just whatever's on like primetime TV, that kind of stuff. But yeah, okay, so I'm starting a new job. I was supposed to start last week, but they decided to extend their vacation. So she said there was no need for me to come in, but that she would ever so generously still pay me for the time that I thought I was going to be working. So that was very nice, and not every nanny job does that, but it's greatly appreciated, and I think it's fair if you've already blocked off your time and now you won't, you know what I mean? Like if you've already planned on it and then they change their mind, I don't think that you should lose out on that. So I'm definitely grateful for them for doing that. And super jealous because they're in Connecticut and it's probably not 5 bajillion degrees. And here in Vegas it is, let's see, it's only 9:30 in the morning and it is already 94, 95, oh, 97. Yeah, 97 degrees and it's only 9:30. Okay, what's next? Big Brother. I haven't actually even been watching Big Brother. I don't know why I'm marking it. I probably don't need to. Oh, okay. Sunday is an issue. I'll just put a little asterisk and I won't mark Big Brother. Eesh. That's kind of annoying. Okay, and then I don't think anything's happening. Okay, I do love being a nanny. That's what I do. I've been a nanny on and off for the past five-ish years. Yeah, I would say 5 years. And I love it. Like, I really truly love it. And this is gonna sound super cheesy because sometimes people ask me in interviews, you know, when I'm interviewing, they're like, what would you say is the hardest part about being a nanny? Or when would you say you've been frustrated at jobs? Or those kinds of funny questions. And I honestly can say that I have enjoyed pretty much all of my jobs. What am I looking for? Okay, glitter headers and then little things. I gotta finish this. There really hasn't been a time where I haven't enjoyed a job. There was one job that kind of ended oddly, and I don't even really like to talk about it, but that was probably the only bad experience that I ever had. Other than that, I have loved every minute of it. It just, let's see, I think I'm going to have something this day. I'm kind of making this part up because tomorrow is payday and I have some stuff I need to order on Amazon. So I have a feeling it'll either come that day or this day. So I'm going to mark twice because honestly I'm probably going to order a lot of stuff on Amazon. Like Whiteout. But yeah, I have loved every part of it. The last family I worked for had 2 little boys that were 3 and 5. Well, they were 2 and 4 when I started, but anyway, they were so sweet, and I still talk to them. And I actually need to text her and tell her that I will be back in Atlanta at the end of the month in August, so that I can try and schedule a time to see them. Even if it's only for a few minutes. Actually, since my mom just moved, so I might actually take her up on her offer of staying with them, since I no longer will have a place to really go home to. But yeah, I have loved my jobs, and I think, I mean, I'm not 100% sure how life is going to go. You know, you can never predict too far in the future, which I am very quickly learning that you really can't predict too far in the future with the military. But this will probably be my last nanny job, if I'm being totally honest, just because I think once we get married, we will want to try and have our own family. So whenever that time comes, I don't know. Some people are totally okay with you having your own kids and stuff, but some people are anti that. So anyway, I have no idea where I will be in the next couple years, but I have a feeling this will probably be my last nanny job, at least for while I'm trying to start a family. Okay, so getting to the actual plans. I feel like I've just talked a lot, but I've been working. I've gotten some stuff down. Oh, let me do the sidebar really quick. Maybe I'll use this girl. She looks kind of like she's zen in her little crisscross pose. Okay, usually I put a glitter header. Oh yeah, that'll work perfect. Okay, so here's how I do my sidebar. I don't really worry about lining it up super perfect. Okay, so I am really running out of storage on this thing, and it's not wanting to download the files. It's been a little bit of a thing. But anyway, so while I was trying to download files, I switched the washi, whited out some of this stuff, and now I'm ready to finish up this sidebar and try and knock out whatever else needs to be done in the amount of time that I have left. I think I was just saying that I love my job. Blah blah. This week is kind of, it's more exciting than last week. I'll say that because my friend Michelle comes back from her vacation with her family. And what else is happening? We have a planner meetup on Thursday at Taco Taco. So that's going to be super exciting. And that's kind of a lot of white space. Oh well. I think that's pretty much it. I'm probably so we have a Vegas meetup on Thursday, like I said. But we will also probably, let me zoom in a little bit. Since I was at the SPC party last weekend, I think we are going to try and meet up just some of my close planner friends and do let them kind of look at some of my swag. I'm gonna take some of the swag to the meetup for the D-Stash box, but they want to like look through everything. So we figured we needed a little bit of separate time for that, and so we are gonna, I think, meet on Tuesday. Okay, let me do a gray box. I think what I want to try and do is try and track. Okay. I want to try and track my Instagram posts. I have been slacking on those, not just on my planner one, but on my personal account. Like, I think the past couple months I've only posted like 8 pictures, which is just not very much. And I would like to do a little bit better with that. So I'm gonna track that this week, and I think maybe I'll just put a checklist and this week header or something. Next week, this week, okay. And I guess I'll use this one. But I don't think I need the whole thing. Mainly because I don't think it'll fit. It won't. So I'm going to chop off one. Sorry, it's going to be kind of out of frame. If you really want to watch me chop it off, you can. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all that's going on this week. It's just catching up with Michelle and seeing some planner friends I haven't seen. Well, that's so crazy. I have not seen them since I got back from SPC, and we usually see each other all the time. I at least see Michelle like once a week, for sure. But I feel like, okay, card is still full. So I'm really gonna try and work quick here. Okay, so laid that thing down. Today is super boring, except for I have my doctor's appointment tonight. So let me put that down, and a teeny tiny piece of washi. Has this tiny washi gotten bigger? Or am I just imagining that? I feel like we used to have one more that was a little smaller. But no worries. And other than that, I really don't have that much going on today. I'm doing all this stuff. So maybe I will just put that there and put a quarter box just to say I did a little something. I'm trying to work quickly, but also not slice my fingers off or mess up any planner stuff. Do you guys do that? Try and like move the sticker a little bit once you've put it down. I swear it works. Like if you're off by just a teeny tiny bit and you slide your finger across, it'll work. Okay, I guess I'll give this a glitter box. Since this is kind of a big deal for me trying to film something. Okay. Tomorrow, like I said, no major plans except for to see my planner friends. Well, okay, so I guess that's kind of major plans. I will do a full box for that one, or a half box. One of those things. Oh, and it's still off by like a smidge. I hate when that happens. but I will just make it work somehow. I don't want to put that there. Maybe. I've got to get a bigger card. This is just not working for me. Okay, so I am going to, I think that Tim is going to come home, so I'll put that down. That's kind of important, I guess. Except for I don't like how that is going to look the same, but it's just going to have to work because, yeah, it's just going to have to do. It's going to cut off a big chunk of that, but whatever. I'll make it work. I'll make it work. I also wanted to try and use some of these foil overlays, but since I'm chopping everything in half, I don't know that that's going to end up working. Let me see really quick. Hold on. Because I think that is one I was going to try and put a foil on, just because it kind of works there. But I don't think I'm going to put the whole thing. I think I'm just going to kind of cut it. Ooh, okay. Scissors, don't fail me now. I guess since this is clear, it doesn't have to be super perfect, but I don't want it to look ugly. And I realize this doesn't match perfectly, but it kind of goes with the theme. Okay, that worked pretty well. It does make the thing look a little different, but whatever. I'll get over it, and I'm gonna cover some of it. People are probably cringing. That's okay. I like it. It works. It works. It works. Okay. So that's pretty much all that's happening on Tuesday, and then Wednesday I do not have any set plans yet. Thursday, as far as I know, the only thing that's going to be happening Thursday is taco. So let me use, I have been loving these squared off boxes. Something about them speaks to me. I did want to use the lemon glass. Of course it's right here. I don't know if I want to use it that day. No, I'm not going to. I'll use this one. Okay. And another box. Okay, I'm going to use this squared box. And that's going to be way too much room, but tacos at night. Okay, I'll make it work. I really don't think anything else is happening on Thursday, and if it does, I can adjust then. Oh my gosh, that almost fits perfectly, but it does not. Okay, let me put a tiny sliver of washi. I swear there used to be a smaller washi piece in this. Somebody tell me if I'm just crazy or if I am remembering that correctly. Okay, taco. I've never been to taco. I'm excited. And I'm excited because payday is coming up, so I'll actually be able to treat myself and enjoy more than just trying to like skimp on stuff. I'm gonna put this down. Ooh. These are hard to put down, you guys. Anybody else struggle with this? It is not my favorite, but okay. And I think that's pretty much it. I can put a couple little munchkins down. Where'd they go? I pulled some stuff out. Some random stuff. I think I like this little girl better for Tuesday. She's a little bit more pastel-y. And so I think I'm going to put her down to say we are meeting for something to celebrate Michelle being back and to look at swag stuff. And then I thought about using this little pug, but I don't think I'm going to. Not this time anyway. Although it would kind of look cute with this. I'm trying to finish as quickly as I can. And then I have all these samplers from the SPC party. Whoa. But again, I don't think I really want to use any of these. I think I'm just going to use my taco munchkin. Wherever that is. I tried to like organize my life the other day. Tacos. I said munchkin, and I could use a munchkin, but I think I'm going to use this little yeah. That'll work. And I think that's all the stuff I need for now. Tim will come home so I can put a little... I just saw him the other day. He's not even coming for that long. He's just coming back to drop off the dog who's been staying with some friends. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to really mark that because I don't think we're really doing anything. I think we might have dinner together, but that sounds super bad to be like, I'm not going to mark it. But I think it's okay. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it. I am, however, going to use one of these little people. Jasmine Lee Art. I'm tearing your thing off, sorry. And then put chill day on today because that is the case for today. After I finish putting this stuff up, I'm gonna just be chilling. And look how perfect that works perfectly with the color scheme for today. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. Oh, flags. Where'd my stuff go? Hopefully I have like 5 seconds to put flags down. If not, I'm not going to panic too much. Where the heck are the flags? I'm so turned around with this new format. Okay, found them. Let's try and put these on as straight as possible. That was kind of crooked. Okay. And this one, I've actually been putting it the other way and then just chopping it off because I don't really like it when it hangs over my sundae. So anyway, all right, that is it. My camera cut off again. I've got to go figure out what's going on with this. I'm sorry that was kind of probably boring. I mean, I told you a lot about my life and I filled out this half, but this half I haven't filled out yet. So, but I'll post pictures of it on Instagram for sure, but this is pretty much how I start my week. And I add plans as they happen, just because I don't like Like I said, I don't like crossing stuff out. I don't like having to rib stuff up. But yeah, so this is my plan with me for this week, and I hope you guys enjoyed my rambliness. If that's a word, rambliness, making it a word. Anyway, hope everyone has a wonderful week, and I will try and edit this, upload it, and hopefully, if all that works, I will try another one next week. Bye.